Hello and welcome back to Storytime at Nana's house. So good to have you here once again. So, the awesome story I'd like to share with you right now, it is from Mickey Mouse, from Disney Junior actually, and it is called Campy Camper Day. And this book right here is published by my friends over at Bendon Books who've given me permission to read to you now. So here we go. Campy Camper Day. One morning in Hot Dog Hills, Mickey is working on something special to take his friends on a camping trip.
What you got there, Mickey?
Goofy asks.
I was gonna wait for the gang,
Mickey replies.
but since you're here first,
Mickey pulls out the sheet covering his creation.
let me present the ultimate Campy Camper. It can pop out tents, launch rubber rafts, hand out fishing rods, and set up its very own campfire,
he says so proudly.
But that isn't all. It even has room for as many hot dogs as you can pack,
said Mickey.
Terriff, says Goofy, back in a jiff.
Goofy returns a moment later and starts packing.
This camper is hot dog heaven.
Just then, Mickey's electronic fishing game vibrates and plays a tune.
Oh boy, a new tournament is starting,
he says to himself. While Goofy's back is turned, Mickey sneaks away to play his game. Ooh. I'll go a little bit closer for you, my friends.
All done packing and ready to go, Mickey,
Goofy says. But Mickey isn't there.
Hey, where did he go?
Minnie is ready to go too, but she can't find Donald and Daisy. Minnie hears a lot of noise coming from the break room and goes to investigate. Mickey can't stop playing his fishing game. Beep buzz. Donald is watching a show.
And now back to the adventures of...
Daisy is listening to a podcast. It was midnight when the detectives arrived at the scene. I see you're all having fun, but we're getting ready to go camping, remember? Minnie says to her friends. Let's put away the screens and just enjoy our time outdoors with each other. Oh, Nana, we'll get a little closer for you. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Wow. Mickey climbs behind the wheel of the Campy Camper, and the gang is on their way. Minnie enjoys watching the beautiful countryside go by. They pass rolling hills, winding rivers, and a field of wildflowers. But Daisy and Donald miss it all. What? Are you serious? Yes. Their eyes are glued to their screens. Oh boy. So sad. They missed all that beautiful scenery. Oh man. The friends soon arrive at the campground.
Guess we better get setting up our tents,
said Goofy.
No need, old pal,
says Mickey.
Step back and let my Campy Camper do it all.
Mickey presses a button and 5 tents shoot out of the camper, popped up and ready to use. What? Oh my goodness, that's so amazing. Can you imagine having the campsite set up that quickly? Whoa, incredible, fascinating, impressive. Minnie and Goofy gasp in excitement. Wow, Minnie says. You thought of everything, Mickey. She turns around, but no one is there. Mickey, she says. Minnie soon discovers that Mickey, Donald, and Daisy are staring at their electronic gadgets again. Oh, brother. Oh, no. Minnie can't believe her friends are still obsessed with their screens. Just look at the beauty all around you.
Like them fishies jumping in a crystal clear lake,
Goofy adds. The gang decides to go fishing together. Real fishing, not video game fishing. Everyone lines up at the Campy Camper. Mickey pushes a button and with a whoosh and a whir, a mechanical hand appears. One by one, they all get the fishing gear that they will need. Would you look at that? How incredibly awesome is that? Can you imagine? Oh, Nana would love that so much. Goofy leads the way to a lovely fishing spot at the edge of the lake. An eagle circles overhead. "Hiya, Baldy!" Goofy shouts. The bird replies with a screech. Minnie is delighted. "Isn't this wonderful?" she asks. Bzz. Mickey's video game vibrates in his pocket. "Hot dog, daily reward," he whispers, and he can't resist the game, so he hides in the bushes to play for bonus points. Oh. Donald tips his fishing rod back over his shoulder, then yanks it forward to cast the line into the lake. But the hook gets caught on something. Donald pulls and pulls. "Say, what's the big idea?" he squawks. Donald pulls harder. The fishing line comes free and sails out over the lake, and on the hook is Mickey's video game. The gadget catches the eye of the hungry eagle, who grabs it with his talons, thinking it's a real fish. Can you believe that? Does that look like a fish to you? Do you see it right there? Oh my gracious. Whoo! Donald holds tight to his fishing pole. The eagle drags him back and forth across the water, making gigantic waves. The eagle tries to take a bite out of the game, but it zaps him and he lets it go. It tumbles through the air and bops Mickey on the head. It tumbles through the air after it bopped Mickey on the head. And then, a moment later, Donald crashes into Mickey. Minnie picks up the game and hands it to Mickey. "I know you like your game," she says sweetly. "But since we're here, let's enjoy the outdoors together." Mickey apologizes and agrees. Now everyone decides to go for a hike in the woods. Before long, Daisy gets an alert on her phone. Her favorite podcast has just posted a new video. What? Daisy just has to listen. She puts in her earbuds and starts walking backwards so no one will see what she is doing. Daisy is too focused on her podcast to pay attention to where she's going. She tumbles down a slope and lands in the bushes. Everybody helps Daisy back onto the trail. Minnie finds Daisy's phone on the ground and hands it to her. "These little screens are causing big problems," she said. True, so true. When the gang returns to the campsite, Minnie has another idea. "Let's all go rafting," she says. Mickey activates the Campy Camper. Suddenly, a big inflated raft whooshes out. They all put on their gear and take the raft to the river. Donald sits in the back of the raft and shouts out directions. "Thanks for being our guide, Captain Donald," says Mickey. Donald laughs. "That's me." But while his pals are looking at the river, Donald is watching a show on his tablet. The water ahead is rough, but Donald doesn't notice. Oh, he's so distracted by his tablet. Oh boy. What's gonna happen? Let's find out together, shall we? Without Donald's directions, the friends paddle wildly in the fast-moving water. The raft spins around and around, goes down a waterfall, whoosh,
smacks into a boulder. They all drop their paddles.
Goofy spots an eagle.
"Hey, Baldy," he shouts, "can you lend us a wing?"
The eagle swoops down to shore and lands on the Campy Camper. He leans in an open window and screeches a message.
"Translating bald eagle,"
the camper says in a robotic voice.
"Mickey and gang in trouble. Camper rescue mode engaged."
The Campy Camper powers itself up and flies to the river. It uses sonar to find one of the lost paddles and tosses the paddle to Goofy. Everyone cheers. The camper winks a headlight and flies back to the campsite. When they are safely on shore, Donald apologizes for not paying attention. Mickey and Daisy are sorry too.
"Oh, shucks,"
said Goofy.
"the day's not over yet,"
he says. After the sun goes down, everyone gathers around the campfire for hot dogs and marshmallows.
"It's so nice to just unplug and spend time with friends,"
says Mickey. The night sky twinkles above them. "Oh," exclaims Minnie, "I see a shooting star. Everyone make a wish." "I wish we could camp out like this every year," says Daisy, and her pals agree. And that's the end. Da-da-da. Oh my goodness, that was such a wonderful story, wasn't it? Oh, Nana really, really enjoyed that one, and I hope you did as well. It's time for me to go, my friends, but before I do, I want to encourage you to continue letting your light shine by being kind. Until next time, take care of yourselves. God bless you. And always, always, always remember that this Nana right here loves you. Take care.